I was like, okay. Like, and I had nothing. I had literally nothing, no scripts, no like pitches. I just like, and I'm doing fine now, but like, I think, you just really need to be ready, and it can be really hard to motivate yourself to write something when you think no one's going to read it, but you just really don't know when the opportunity is going to come up. So have that thing ready. Be
Yeah.
ready.
Well, especially if you don't have a deadline or a thing to turn
Right.
it
Yeah.
into, if you're just kind of open ended, like, hey, I want to write this script, but there's nothing to push you to be like, well, you got to get it in by this time. If it's
Yeah.
just a labor of love,
I got
that's
advice for
why.
that too, though.
Oh, yes.
What I did,
Just do it. Do it
no,
now.
I paid someone to like meet
Oh,
with me once a week. I knew for
oh,
me, like a financial aspect
yeah.
would do it. And I had a friend who
Interesting.
was a screenwriting teacher, and I was like,
That's
well, I don't
that's
want to take
awesome.
your class, but I'll pay you the same that you charge, and I just want to meet with you an hour a week, and like I'll be accountable.
Bounce some
And
ideas off and help edit and
yeah, it
second
was really
thought.
just like I would read the pages, and I'd say, oh, I don't want you to feel like you have to pitch. Just tell me if something works or doesn't work. I don't need you to like um fix anything. And for me, money is always like been a motivator. Like, don't want to waste money. I want to make money. And like me being on the hook, that's what like got me writing again.
Totally, totally. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm gonna hire you for a week, and I can pitch you my
There you
scripts
go.
because
Yeah.
well, because I never considered myself a writer, and
Yeah.
then last year I'm blanking on his last name, but did you see the movie Blind Spotting? It was an
No,
Oakland movie.
I know you're talking about, but I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, Raphael. Forgive me. I'm gonna insert his last name here, but the white guy in it. There's Daveed Diggs is one of the characters, and his co-star started this thing called the Bay List, and it's an offshoot of the Blacklist, which is kind of like a directory of film opportunities to submit your film to, and it's basically like, hey, submit your 90 page, feature length script, and we'll have, uh, you know, leading industry actors, producers, directors look at it, and I think they selected the top 10 or something. I actually didn't finish my script in time,
Yeah.
because of just my own procrastination and whatnot. Because I didn't have someone I was meeting once a week with, but I had never really written a script before, other than small shorts or TV formats or things like that, or small things for the web. But I was surprised like how much. I wouldn't say it was easy, but once I sat down, the times that I was sitting down and using I know Final Draft is a version, or Celtex.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to go off your point of like, you just got to sit down and be your own boss, of like, just dedicate the time, put it on your calendar, carve it in. If you have a partner, have them hold you accountable, or whatever it is. And it's, if you're in that creative space and you really want to create, I would definitely recommend just do it, right? And really
You
hold
got to read
yourself
the
to it.
book, The War of Art. It's an incredible book. Have you heard
I'm
of this
familiar
book?
with.
It kicked me in the butt because it was like it's all about resistance and like
Mm-hmm.
the stories we tell the
Yes.
stories we tell ourselves. I wrote a script in like a month while I was reading that book because I was like, you just freaking do it. You really, and I'd already done the thing where I paid a guy, and I wrote a script in a month,
That's
and I was
awesome.
like, and it was so fun. And
Yeah.
it was like, and it felt like that's what I do every day from 10 to 2. I write, and I realized like I had so much time. Like, yes, I get like jobs and stuff, and I have to, manage my time differently as a freelancer, but like I got plenty of time as a freelancer to do that. And it also like gave me structure. And now I'm like trying to get back on that again. Like the reason why I pushed our meeting till 2 is like I'm now like I just wrote an outline, and
Yeah. Because we had scheduled it at 10, but that was your script
and I'm
writing
like,
time,
no,
right?
I was like, and I'm like, and my wife reminded me, she's like, you got to get back to doing the thing where like, this is what I do every day, and do your stuff that can be like push other things till 2. So that's what I've been doing. And I was really excited today because like I wrote 5 pages before we met,
That's
and
awesome.
it was like causing me like stress. The book talks about that, like a lot of discomfort,
Yeah.
especially if you're
Yeah.
everyone's creative, by the way, but especially
Yeah.
if you're like someone that identifies as a creative, not doing something causes so much pain and anxiety and stress. And I know I feel super grumpy when like I should have worked on something and I didn't.
Yeah. No, I'm living proof of that because I always thought of myself somewhat as a creator, but I didn't think I was good enough. So that's why I pursued the more tech role as an audio tech or a camera operator, you know, that kind of thing. And now that I'm quote unquote having a midlife crisis of like, no, I need to create more. I've dabbled in creating stuff online and all this stuff, but it's that thing of like, just go out and do it. And you know, there's some more produced stuff that I make online, but then I also just started a vlog where I can just daily just kind of express myself, and that helps kind of the repetition, the continuity, and yeah, it really speaks wonder. It's so rewarding because then it spawns more creative juices and more repetition and discipline and that kind of thing. So, you know, it's very zen in that regard of like you just gotta do the work, and then that repetition is that muscle
Yeah.
memory of like,
There's a
yeah,
great
totally.
Bob Weir quote in that Grateful Dead documentary. Like, if you work at
Rest
something
in
every
peace.
day, you're
Yeah,
yeah, rest in peace. If you, it's something like if you work on something every day, it's inevitable to build something. And it's true. I mean, it really is. And like, yeah, maybe your first script won't be very good, but I guarantee your second one will be better. And I really is, and I'm someone that thinks like I could have done more too. I mean, and it's really no secret though. The people that you like go like, oh, that guy, like, I mean, like they just worked harder.
yeah, yeah.